heart says stop, my heart says go. See the road and I seem to know just what to do. Coming home to you. 1,000 miles of doubt and pain, shall I travel it again? 1,000 times I think of you, I hear such music in your name. My heart says stop, my heart says go. See the road and I seem to know just what to do. Coming home to you. I climb the trees, I wade the streams, I heal yet still I yearn it seems. My arms reach out as if to you, the lovely birch trees nod and gleam. Everyone, my heart says stop, my heart says go. See the road and I seem to know just what to do. Coming home to you. Shelter and they snare, bird wings whistle through the air. They fly off like I flew from you, but soon they return and nestle there. My heart says stop, my heart says go. I see the road and I seem to know just what to do. Coming home to you. I climb as high as I could go, upon these rocks the woods below. At the top I'm free from you, I recall your face and know. My heart says stop, my heart says go. See the road and I seem to know just what to do. Coming home to you. I know that I can live alone. Out in this place I feel at home. I think I'd like to live with you. My love is yours, although I've roamed. My heart says stop, my heart says go. I see the road and I seem to know just what to do. Coming home to you. My heart says stop, my heart says go. See the road and I seem to know just what to do. Coming home to you. Coming home to you. Coming home to you. All right, something like that. That's Claudia Schmidt's song, Coming Home to You, off of this wonderful album from 1981, Midwestern Heart, on Flying Fish Records. So, all three songs I'm doing tonight are from that album. And that first one, Coming Home to You, Claudia plays the mountain dulcimer on that, and it's just a wonderful song with lots of Midwestern imagery, let's say. Claudia was born in 1953 in Detroit, Michigan, and shortly after, around the age of 4, moved to New Baltimore, which is on the shores of Lake St. Clair, which is, if you know Michigan geography, it's kind of, there's the Lake Huron and Lake St. Clair, the Detroit River, and then Lake Erie. So it's part of the kind of Great Lakes waterway. Let's see. I've already done a couple of songs that I learned from Claudia's recordings. One of them, when I featured Yip Harburg, who did all the lyrics for The Wizard of Oz, I did If I Only Had a Brain, which I loved hearing Claudia do in concert. She does it on the piano lin, which is an instrument that I understand was invented by someone in Detroit, and I believe it's kind of like a auto harp played with a bow, a violin bow. I'm not exactly sure, but it's got a great sound. So, and another one is when I featured Pete Seeger, I did Old Devil Time, which is a great song that he wrote that Claudia has a wonderful version of. So, all right, welcome to show number 86. This next song, Claudia didn't write. It's actually a traditional song. It comes from the shape note hymn singing tradition. She calls it Farewell My Friends. I've also heard it called Parting Friends, and it is commonly sung in shape note gatherings. And I hope you sing along, because it really needs a lot of layers of harmony, and it's a very easy tune, and melody to learn. So I hope you pick it up and join with me here. So. Farewell, my friends, I'm bound for Canaan. I'm traveling through the wilderness. Your company has been delightful. You do not leave my mind distressed. I go away behind to leave you, perhaps never to meet again. But if we never have the pleasure, I hope we'll meet on Canaan's land. I go away behind to leave you, perhaps never to meet again. But if we never have the pleasure, I hope we'll meet on Canaan's land. Farewell, my friends, I'm bound for Canaan. I'm traveling through the wilderness. Your company has been delightful. You do not leave my mind distressed. I go away behind to leave you, perhaps never to meet again. But if we never have the pleasure, I hope we'll meet on Canaan's land. I go away behind to leave you, perhaps never to meet again. But if we never have the pleasure, I hope we'll meet on Canaan's land. All right, what a great song. Kind of eternal. All right, that's Parting Friends, or otherwise known as Farewell, My Friends. That goes out to my old friend, Ellie Tonkin, who I knew back in Ann Arbor. She was going to law school while I was an undergrad, and we ended up getting together to sing a lot of songs and formed a little trio called Jumbo Shrimp and the Oxymorons. Yeah, that's true. That was the name of our group. So, and we worked out all the harmonies on that. I have to say, I didn't realize until looking closely at the album that Claudia sings that with the great musicians from Indiana, Malcolm Dalglish and Gray Larson. Great stuff. So, I actually might have the honor tonight of the first show in 86 shows featuring singer-songwriters, where the artist might be actually listening. Claudia said, I emailed her and she said she might show up and listen tonight. So I shout out to you, Claudia, if you are. I'm kind of nervous about this, but it's an honor to do a tribute to your music and your songs and your performances, of which I've enjoyed many, many, many. So I'm going to mention a few. Wheatland Folk Festival up in Remus, Michigan. Many, many times got to see Claudia there. At the Art Coffee House down in Ann Arbor. Most recently, just a couple years ago, Prentice, who's listening, was there, and my wife Sandy. We were just across the isthmus over there near Tenney Park on Few Street to see a house concert at Ann Katz and I think David Katz's house. So that was wonderful to do that. And then a few years back, a show where Claudia and Sally Rogers performed together up at the Cabbage Shed there in Alberta, up in Benzie County. So, and then another wonderful memory. Gosh, this would have been about 1984, I think, at the Lydia Mendelson Theater on the University of Michigan campus, listening to a great Claudia Schmidt show in which Greg Brown opened, and I featured Greg Brown just a couple weeks ago, so kind of comes full circle. So, all right, what else to say? I'll say more after the next song. Got one more for you. I always do 3 songs, and here goes Broken Glass from the same album. Also, in honor of Claudia, I wore a t-shirt from Michigan. This is from the Sleeping Bear Dunes, Port Oneida, up kind of in the Pinky of Michigan, up a little northwest of Traverse City. So I know Claudia has spent a lot of time up there. So, all right, Broken Glass for you, the last song. I was walking through the broken glass last night and thought of you, and wondered where your reckless ways had brought you to. My memories of you whirled me back to boiling blood and wrath, and I wonder if you've stumbled on a lighter path. Did you go out to the desert with the sun hot overhead? Did the dry and dusty heat make you wish you were dead? Or did the stark and open spaces ease your urge to roam? Did it make you feel at last like you were home? Or did you go out to the woods where the silver poplars sing? Did the quiet rustling take away the city's sting? Did the white birch like suspended lightning strike the autumn glow and touch your heart with tenderness so you could grow? I was walking through the broken glass last night and thought of you, and wondered where your reckless ways had brought you to. A fiery mass of untapped power surging in your breast. I hope it found its way outside so you could rest. Did you go up to the mountains where the air is clear and cold? Did they give you back your tears, keep you from growing old? As hands and feet fought gravity and all up those ancient walls, I wonder, did you lose your ancient urge to fall? The last time I saw you, you were strung dangerously high. All your movements stiff and frightened, and you could not cry. Suspicious of an honest smile and looking for a fight. The lonesome streets, your home, your only friend the night. Now wherever you may be tonight, I hope you're pleased and calm, that the air around you soothes you like a holy balm, that your lonely anger hasn't turned your insides inside out, that you found a place some of us still dream about. Here we go. I was dancing through the broken glass last night and thought of you, and I wondered where your reckless ways had brought you to. My memories of you whirled me back to boiling blood and wrath, and I wonder if you've stumbled on a lighter path. Oh, I hope that you have stumbled on a lighter path. All right, 3 songs from one of my favorite singers and songwriters, Claudia Schmidt. Native Michigander and a lover of nature and poetry and unusual instruments, all sorts of things. So, all right. So, you know, since I've done 86 shows, I've only done a couple other Michiganders so far. It's been Harlan Howard, the great songwriter, wrote dozens of top 10 hits for many different country music performers. He is the one who made famous the quote, a country song is 3 chords and the truth. Also Bob Franke, who I just featured a couple weeks ago, his great song Thanksgiving Eve. I did that right around Thanksgiving, I believe. He's from Michigan as well. He's from Hamtramck, right actually in Detroit. I was corrected. I said it was south of Detroit. It's actually surrounded by Detroit. So, and then I have a couple more Michigan singers coming up. I've got Dick Siegel and Sally Rogers. So, all right. Let me just make sure I've said everything I had planned to about all the wonderful things. Oh, I have one more little thing to say. My friend Ellie, who I mentioned when I dedicated Farewell My Friends, when she graduated from law school, she rewrote the words to that middle song I did, Farewell My Friends, about how she was graduating and heading off to find a job. And so basically I'll remember the first line. It went something like, farewell my friends, I'm bound for job land. And then it proceeded to talk about all the miserable things that lay ahead of her. So, oh, all right. Just a lot of great memories and great shows and great music. So, like I said, up next, somebody else who I have on vinyl from this 1979 or 1980 recording, Dick Siegel, Snap. And going to do, I think, all 3 songs from this album. I'll be doing... let's see, I'll be doing Carry Me Away, a beautiful love song. I can't not do Angelo's, kind of an Ann Arbor anthem about a wonderful restaurant, eggs over easy, hash browns and toast. And then I think I'm going to do What Would Brando Do? Great, funny song. And Dick's backup band was called The Brandos, named after that song. And then I have to just mention that I've been in email contact with Dick, and he said that he and Claudia actually just did a show together up at Wheatland, I think, in 2019. So just last fall, before all this craziness set in. So cheers to both of them, and take care, everyone. I love you. I hope you're doing well. Keep up the good spirit. Listen to lots of music. Sing along with all your heart and soul and brain and voice, and we're in this together, and 2021 isn't far away. So, all right, so Dick Siegel is going to be on Sunday night. I hope you can join me. Take care.